Happy Wednesday morning, everybody. I'm kind of whispering a little bit because baby Lila, my wife, my daughter, my mom, my son-in-law, his brother, they're all still sleeping. They must be tired because it's almost 8 o'clock. See this little coffee mug? This used to be my dad's, the great Russ Wallace. Sure do miss my dad. He built this house. Dad built a lot of houses on a napkin. One thing I remember about my dad, I remember a lot, but one thing I really remember is he would sit down and build houses on the kitchen table. I was looking down the hallway. Nobody's up yet. Well, how about Caitlin Larson? Wow. I woke up this morning and checked my YouTube. Over 42,000 views overnight. She's trending. She's trending to be one of the top 5 Kenny conversations of all time. Let's hear it for the ladies. Kelly Earnhardt, Danica Patrick, Caitlin Larson. Watch out, boys. Well, today's the big day. That's why I'm doing a coffee with Kenny. It's Wednesday, and Kim and myself, we're headed up, right up the road, up Interstate 77. We're going to Tilly's Harley Davidson. What a good man he was. We lost Tilly. Cal Petty really liked him, and I knew him just a little bit, not very much. But Tilly Harley Davidson, he really helped make that Cal Petty charity ride famous. And Tilly's is where my brother Rusty and Lee and his group at Southern Country Customs, that's where they buy all their motorcycles. And they buy them new, and then they build them for the customers the way they want to. So we're going up to Tilly's. Kim and I are going to test ride our new trike and make sure it's what we want. And we've already filled all the paperwork out. And it's going to be Kim's first time. She probably was on a motorcycle with me one time. I remember just, gosh, way back. But so we're going to get our helmets so we can talk to each other. I think I might take our helmets and send them to my buddy Greg Stumpf at Off Axis. We might do a little something with them. Why not? We don't want them to be plain like everybody else's. What do you think? I don't know what we're going to do, but we definitely put Kim on one and Kenny on the other. My nephew, Steven, he designed his after Evel Knievel, him and Tara. So my nephew, Steven, his wife, Tara, they got matching helmets, but they look like Evel Knievel helmets. I love them. I think they're great. Okay, so then tomorrow on Thursday, well, I'm going to go to the Iredell County Fair tonight because they're running outlaw carts there tonight. Watch Brody. That's his last race down here. So Tilly's today to test ride the trike. Iredell County Fair tonight to watch the outlaw carts race. Boy, those things are fast. And Brody builds them, my son-in-law. And then tomorrow, get back into St. Louis around noon. And tomorrow night, I help induct my other brother, Kenny Schrader, into the St. Louis Sports Hall of Fame. The St. Louis Sports Hall of Fame, and asked if I would interview Kenny. Maybe a 5-10 minute little interview after he gets inducted. So I'll be sitting at the NASCAR table with Chris Blair. They run the Worldwide Technology Raceway track, and they asked if I'd sit with him. I said, you darn right I will. I said, actually, St. Louis Sports Hall of Fame, they called and asked if I would interview Kenny Schrader tomorrow night on Thursday. So going home, interview Kenny Schrader Thursday night for the St. Louis Sports Hall of Fame, get him inducted. Friday night, we're going to be racing Brownstown, Illinois, the Brownstown Bull Ring. Then Saturday, going to be running Kenny Schrader's I-55 Federated Auto Parts Raceway. And then Sunday morning, I'm getting up stupid early, and I'm going to Atlanta Motor Speedway, race number 1 of the NASCAR playoffs. And we're going to be doing trackside live. And before the race, all of you sitting in the grandstands, yours truly, Kenny Wallace, is going to be introducing on the front straightaway of the Atlanta Motor Speedway. I'm going to be announcing the top 16. I think what I'm going to do, I did that at Bristol. I did it at Bristol. It was a lot of fun. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go like, hello, everyone. My name is Kenny Wallace. And then the crowd's going to go, ah. And I'm going to say like this. Are you ready to hear the top 16 in the NASCAR championship playoffs? And they're going to go, ah. And then I'm going to go backwards. I'm going to go, in the 16th position, all the way from San Bernardino, California, A.J. Foy. And I'll put my own little twist. I won't make fun of him, but I'll have fun. I'll say 16th in the points, lined up 32nd on the field, and he don't want to finish 32nd. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing this week. And then another week of local racing. The next week, I'm going to finish out with 3 straight nights, Brownstown, Illinois again, and that is the end of our local racing next week. Not this week. Today's Wednesday. This week, everything's all good. But the next week, the middle of September, all racing's over in St. Louis. Kind of sad. But we will end with Modified Mania. And then I will be going to Bristol for the very last Trackside Live. And I'll be staying with my friends right there across the street from the Bristol Motor Speedway, the Collie Group. Let me address this. Let me try to do this with the phone. You see that? See the way I got my elbow? I know a lot of you think I'm a weirdo because I always got the coffee cup up. But it's easier than doing this. This makes me feel better because of those torn tendons. Well, all right, everybody. I guess that's it. I'll stop by and see Brother Rusty today and Steven. And I forgot to tell you that. But congratulations to Caitlin Larson. And what a sweetheart Kyle Larson was, because he congratulated her interview this morning. On Wednesday morning, go to Kyle Larson's X page. And he said, what a great interview. Caitlin Larson is the MVP of his family, is what Kyle Larson said. That's a good husband. All right, everybody.